Back now to Friday morning with that major headline about Aaron Hernandez. A lawyer for the late NFL player and convicted murderer now says researchers found what they called the most severe case of CTE they had ever seen in someone his age. ABC's Lindsay Davis is here with the story this morning. Morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, David. On the heels of that finding, the family has filed a $20 million lawsuit to compensate his 4-year-old daughter for the loss of her father. The allegation is that both the NFL and the Patriots not only knew, but hid the dangers of the sport.
That was complete, and this is Hernandez.
Doctors now say former NFL superstar Aaron Hernandez suffered from chronic traumatic encephalopathy, commonly known as CTE.
Not only were the results positive, but we're told that it was the most severe case they had ever seen in someone of Aaron's age.
Doctors at the Boston University CTE Center examined Hernandez's brain, concluding that the former New England Patriots tight end was suffering from an advanced form of the brain disease, stage 3 out of 4. These results come 5 months after the 27-year-old committed suicide in prison while serving a life sentence for the 2013 murder of his friend, Odin Lloyd.
Guilty of murder in the first degree.
Now his family is taking aim at the NFL and his former team, the New England Patriots, saying in a lawsuit defendants were fully aware of the dangers of exposing NFL players such as Mr. Hernandez to repeated traumatic head impacts and blaming them for his death, claiming depression, uncontrollable aggression, and suicidal impulses are recognized to be symptoms of late-stage CTE. Just last year, the NFL finalized a nearly $1 billion class action lawsuit by former players who claim they suffered traumatic brain injuries during their career. No comment just yet from the NFL or the Patriots. Hernandez was just 27 years old, yet researchers say the damage that he sustained was similar to that of players in their 60s. The lawyer says the family is also considering a lawsuit against the NCAA and his college team, the University of Florida. David.
All right, Lindsay, our thanks to you. I want to bring in Dr. Jennifer Ashton. And Jen, we've been talking about this. We have known that CTE is an issue for so long now. But when you heard doctors say this was the most severe case they had seen in someone this age ever, what does that tell you?
I mean, it gets your attention for sure. I mean, we have to remember CTE, neurodegenerative brain disorder caused by repeated head trauma, causing symptoms of memory loss, aggression, depression, in some cases suicidal behavior. We can only diagnose this on autopsy now. There is no screening test yet for this. Just recently, big study in JAMA out in July found evidence of CTE in 99% of deceased NFL players' brains. Now, there could be bias involved there because those players may have been having symptoms, therefore more likely to donate their brains for study. And again, there could be other factors involved in terms of the pathology of CTE. We're just at the beginning of understanding this.
In the meantime, it's Friday morning. Friday Night Lights in America tonight.
Right.
So many parents are going to the games to watch their kids play, and they see stories like these and they wonder about the risks.
Of course, it's scary and it's concerning, but listen, you can't remove all risk. There are other sports. This is not just football that have a risk of head trauma. Recent study out just this week showing that children who play contact football before the age of 12 have 3 times higher risk of signs and symptoms of depression. So again, we need to understand not just how to prevent this, but how to screen for it and how to treat it.
And they say you know your children best, so just watch the warning signs.
100%.
All right, Jen, thanks.
You bet.
Over to you, Michael.